evening and welcome to West Prairie Junior Senior High School for tonight's JV matchup between the North Fulton Wildcats and the West Prairie Cyclones. Alongside John Burton, I'm John Reynolds, a couple of West Prairie graduates here in the most recent years. So we're ready to go for game number one of the evening here between the Wildcats and Cyclones. Got started right away here. Got right at the tip. We're starting a little early, actually, about 3 minutes early. So we'll have this game and then the varsity game right after this. Is an inbound pass to French is up and no good. Rebound fought for, and it'll go to North Fulton on the defensive glass. Wildcats move it around. Deep three coming is up, no good. Ball fought for and gets his own rebound, but a foot out of bounds. Good hustle there, but just could not corral the bad pass there.
Yeah, great hustle there early on from the Wildcats. It looked like West Prairie is starting off in a 2-3 zone on the first defensive possession of the game. West Prairie kind of struggled there initially, had a lot of passes tipped on that first possession.
Shot up, no good. Shipman with the rebound. Actually, excuse me, I believe that's Shipman. No, it's Dalen McCarty, excuse me. Looks a lot like Gannon Shipman. Say. That's kicks and bowls with the basketball at the top of the key as he works to the left wing there. Now down low. Nice find for the Wildcats. Just couldn't finish. That was Johnny Wittenberg down low, the sophomore.
Yeah, Wildcats did everything right on that possession. They were able to get the ball worked into the high post. Nice post-to-post pass. Just weren't able to convert on the other end. But good looks early on there for North Fulton.
6:48 left. Cam Melvin with the basketball is going to swing it out to Faust, who wants three, lets it fly. Can't get it to fall, though. Rebound to Drake Hansen and the North Fulton Wildcats. Shot up, no good. That was Kicks and Bowles who laid it up. And Cam Melvin away with a rebound as he'll bring things up for the West Prairie Cyclones. McCartney dribbling baseline, kicks it out to Olson. And now down low, tipped around, and coming up with the basketball is Drake Hansen, and the Wildcats the other way. Three ball up, no good, and an offensive rebound to the Wildcats and Johnny Wittenberg there. Bowles kicks it out and stolen away by Cam Melvin, but I believe, yep, he stepped out of bounds right there. Good hustle from Cam Melvin, though.
Yeah, great job there by Melvin. Was able to get hands on in the passing lanes. Just couldn't keep the feet in the bounds as they kind of teeter-totted there on the out-of-bounds line. I really like what both these teams have done defensively here early on. North Fulton has played excellent, as well as West Prairie. They gave it a couple threes, but nothing that has went down yet. Here's another attempt. Still O's on the board.
Up 0-0, 5:45. Not a whole lot that McCartney could do there with the basketball. Just kind of kicks it away. So North Fulton with another possession. Again, we thank you for joining us. If you're in the live chat, always like to hear where our listeners are listening from. So tune in there and let us know where you're listening from. Three ball up, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul on the shot. We'll see who's going to the free throw line for North Fulton, and the Cyclone foul will fall on Ruger Olson, his first foul of the contest, and the first, I would guess, tally of the entire contest.
Yeah, West Prairie had some issues there cleaning the boards on that defensive possession, gave up a few offensive rebounds, and as a result in a foul and a trip to the free throw line. First one is no good, however, for Ryan Quick.
0-0 your score, 5:36 remains. And the second one falls for Ryan Quick. He gets the first points of the night at the free throw line. So 1-0 Wildcats. Here about 5:30 left, and maybe a jump ball tie-up, but Kicks and Bowles comes away with the basketball for the Wildcats. Three ball up, it's no good, and the Wildcats away with an offensive rebound, so second chance point, and Bowles puts up the jumper.
Got timeout on the court.
Yep.
That's number 10 on North Fulton, Hank Ford. Look, he came up a little gimpy there. Looks like he's going to stay in the game, maybe.
Yep.
Might send a sub to the bench here.
Yep,
He looks all right, though.
Looks like we do have a sub coming in. It'll be Oscar McLaren, the freshman, will check in here momentarily at the next timeout that we get, and there's we're going to have a foul charge here to number 23 of North Fulton. That is Johnny Wittenberg, his first foul. It is the first foul for North Fulton, and there we see Hank Ford head to the bench. Hope he is all right. Faust wants 3, lets it fly. It's too far. A little too much mustard on it. Was looking for the equalizer. 3-0. Under 5 to go here between the Cyclones and Wildcats in the first quarter.
One thing, North Fulton, man, they're moving the ball so well around the outside, really making this Cyclone zone work hard, and they've got a lot of three-point attempts up because of it. You see another one right there, man. The Cyclones need to do a much better job closing out on threes. Haven't been able to make the Cyclones pay yet, but North Fulton's got a bunch of good looks.
Definitely on the offensive glass, too, I would say. Ruger Olson looking for the up-around layup there and couldn't get it to fall. North Fulton comes away with it.
Yeah, but I like that there by Olson. This is really the first time the Cyclones have looked to push the pace in this contest. Olson got right to the back, had a pretty decent look there. Just not able to capitalize here, but I'd like to see more of that out of the Cyclones offense.
Absolutely, that quick-paced offense, and now we see North Fulton going at it a little bit opposite way, and the slower moving around the outside with Kicks and Bowles with the basketball. That is Oscar McLaren, who has recently checked in, and a foul charged on the Cyclones, and Ruger Olson is going to pick that foul up. I think that is his second foul. It is. So we will see after a quick substitution. Jair Flora-Durham will head to the bench. Max French back into the basketball game for the Cyclones. 3-0 Wildcats. Looking to double the lead. It's up no good. Max French, who just checked in, gets the rebound and gives it right away to Kicks and Bowles on the steal. And French tips it around. Now Bowles again. Down low. Bowles out to the outside, working with Olson. Another foul here on Ruger Olson. That is 3 fouls in 5 minutes. So Olson with 3 fouls. He is going to head to the bench. That's definitely not something you want to see there if you're coach to counter the Cyclones.
No, the coach to counter let him play out there early with the 2 fouls, but then again picks up another quick one right there. So we see Jair Flora-Durham check in for him, and that's definitely going to be a key player missing on this Cyclone side. Not very deep is the JV team.
Uncontested 3 there for Kicks and Bowles, a sophomore who knocks home the 3. It's 6-0 Wildcats here with 3:10 left in the first quarter.
That's kind of what we talked about. You keep giving up those open 3-point opportunities, and the Wildcats are going to start to make you pay.
Coach DeCounter not liking what he's seeing. He's going to take a full timeout here and talk things over with his boys. Only down 6-0 though. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to West Prairie Junior Senior High School here in the small town of Colchester, Illinois. Thank you for tuning in on this cold December evening as we get ready to wrap up the school semester and head home for the holidays. We finish up with a couple of conference matchups between the Cyclones and Wildcats. An early 6-0 deficit for West Prairie against the Wildcats, and Cam Melvin takes a bite out of that and puts up the first points of the night for West Prairie.
Melvin, great job there getting to his spot. He's able to knock down the mid-range jump shot, get West Prairie up on the board. Nice to see that out of Melvin here, especially with Olson on the bench.
Absolutely, talked about that. Ruger Olson sitting with 3 fouls right now on the bench, all coming in the first quarter here, the first 5 minutes of the ball game. So we'll see how the Cyclones do without their main guy up top. It's Melvin who's looking for Durham and gets the pass intercepted. That is Ford who lays it up and lays it in.
forward. Nice job there on the fast break. Threw up the pump fake. Was able to convert the layup. Also good to see him back in the game. Came a little slow earlier on, but he checked back in during the timeout.
Durham, nice pass down low, finds French. And Jair Flora Durham adds 2. It's 8-4. Now we start to see that scoring pick up a little bit. We did not have a basket until 5:30 in the first quarter. So, and that was a free throw as we talked about. So.
The Cyclones coming out of that timeout, playing a little bit more aggressive. You see French down there able to force a turnover as well, starting to get things back on track once again coming out of that timeout call.
Absolutely. Jason Faust with the basketball, working up top with Bowles, the sophomore. Cyclones try and break it down low with Durham, who's going to the basket, lays it up, can't get it to fall. Max French hits the floor and kicks and Bowles away with the basketball for the North Fulton Wildcats. Bowles with it. Once the 3 is fouled, and a 4-point opportunity coming for Kicks and Bowles on the 3-pointer.
You know, I've really been impressed with the way Bowles has played here in this first quarter. Obviously, he's knocked down the 2 threes. You just saw that one there, but also the ball handling and passing vision has just been on point for Bowles all night. He does a nice job handling the ball. Does it well under pressure as well, as we'll see Olsen check into the game again, playing with those 3 fouls. Something to keep your eye on.
Yep. McCartney will head to the bench for West Prairie. And let's see if Bowles can complete the 4-point play, and as a matter of fact, he can. And the Wildcats up to an 8-point lead. They lead at 12-4. Here with about 75 seconds left in the first quarter. Faust on the outside, almost gets it stolen away. Swinging across court there to Olsen, who wants 3, lets it fly up, no good. And a rebound to Durham, puts it up, and Jair Flora Durham with 2 more. 53 seconds left, 3 ball for Ford. It's up too strong. Rebound of the Wildcats, though, so another opportunity is no good, though. Max French away with the basketball. There's Ryan Quick on that second attempt there. Faust working with Ford. Now gets it to Melvin on the outside. Jump pass corner for Durham. He's going towards the basket and can't get it to fall. Rebound there to Ryan Quick of North Fulton. Down low, shot is up, it's good. That is Johnny Wittenberg, the sophomore, with 2. It's 14-6 in favor of the Wildcats. Under 10 seconds now here, and that one's stolen away by Bowles, and a foul is going to be called on Cam Melvin. And that's just kind of a foul you don't want to get up there in the last 5 seconds of the quarter. Melvin picks that one up.
That'll also be Melvin's second, and it will put the Wildcats into the bonus.
Yep. So now you commit the shooting foul now. Commit the foul to allow North Fulton to shoot on the free throws. And it's Kicks and Bowles with the basketball, and the first shot is up no good at the charity stripe. Bowles has 5 points. Five fouls for West Prairie and just 1 for the Wildcats. So something to keep an eye out on, and Bowles makes that one. It is 15-6. Wildcats. 2 seconds left, ball inbounded, and it's going to let the clock run out. And at the end of 1, the Wildcats of North Fulton, I almost just said Northwestern there for a quick second. They lead the West Prairie Cyclones 15-6. We'll be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Let's go. Got a lot of acres to take 4 tires, tight. 4 tires of fuel, 4 tires of fuel. Come on, we got to get him back out there. He's a busy man.
I'm just here for seed.
It's all part of it. Suit up.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has everything you need to win the season.
and go full speed ahead.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care, some people like to take more of a holistic, and I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Welcome back to West Prairie Junior Senior High School for period number 2 between the Cyclones and North Fulton. The Wildcats with an early 15-6 lead and have really kind of just picked up the pace here in this end of the first. And how about Kixon Bowles just added 3 more to his total. He's got 13 of the 18 points for North Fulton as they extend their lead 18-6.
Yeah, Bowles played excellent there in the first half. Of course, he had 10 points in that first quarter alone, but he's also played well on the defensive end. And once again, he's initiating all of the offense for this Wildcats team.
Absolutely. Bowles with 13 is definitely playing really well. Durham away with a basketball and the offensive rebound and a second chance here for the Cyclones. Faust floater is up, no good. And we have the ball out of bounds there on Ryan Quick, the sophomore, and a couple of substitutions. Checking into the ball game for the first time for North Fulton is Dalen Bradford, the sophomore, and back in is Cam Melvin, who had 2 fouls in that first, and Jair is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot a couple here.
The Cyclones have definitely been more aggressive on the inside. Jair Flora-Durham and Max French have really been taking the ball hard to the hoop here, especially in the second half of that first quarter. They came out a little tentative to start, but have really started to dial it in on the inside as Jair Flora-Durham will knock down the first free throw.
Durham makes the first, yep, and Ruger Olson will head back to the bench, so Faust with a quick breather there. 7:16 left in this first half. And Jair's second one is up, no good. Rebound to the North Fulton Wildcats and Trip McClure, who has checked in, the junior, for the North Fulton Wildcats. He's with the basketball now out to Ford. Swing it across to Bowles. Why not? He's got 13 and can't get the last one to fall there. Melvin away, and hey, there's Kixon Bowles again. Just talking about him a moment ago. Durham down low. Ball kicked out of bounds, and it'll be West Prairie basketball. (18-7) is your score. French will inbound as he gets it into McCartney, puts up the shot, no good, and that's Quick with the rebound. He's been all over the boards for North Fulton. Shot up, no good. McClure on the ground, but an offensive rebound. Quick. Bowles, 3 is good.
Somebody's got to get a hand in Bowles' face, man. That's another wide open look behind the arc. He now has 3 threes in this game. And he is just lighting the Cyclones up from the outside.
Yep, got 16 points here tonight, playing with no fouls as well. So Kixon Bowles, have yourself a night, and we're only 10 minutes into this one. Max French with the basketball. He's dribbling on the baseline. It almost stepped out of bounds there, but we'll kick it back out to Cam Melvin for West Prairie. Melvin, shot up. It is good. The old toilet bowl there, ringing around the top. Cashes for Cam Melvin, who gets the Cyclones back in. It's 21-9. Quick, swing it across to Ford, now to Bowles. Quick, left 3 ball is up, no good, and that is a timeout charge to West Prairie, their second of the contest. So jump ball tie-up was the official. I didn't know if they called a foul or if it was going to be a jump ball tie-up. That's why I didn't say anything at first, but we have a jump ball tie-up. It'll be West Prairie basketball. So they have the possession arrow.
Yeah, and I think Coach DeCounter took a 30-second timeout as well.
Yep.
I thought initially they whistled for a full timeout. Appears it'll just be 30, however. Confusion all over the place.
Of course. 5:37 is left in this first half. It's been kind of in the hands of the North Fulton Wildcats for a majority of this one, but I definitely see some fight from West Prairie here, and we can see if they can sneak back into it, just get the ball. I'd say down low has been their best attempt with French and with Jair Flora-Durham as well.
Yeah, they really haven't got the shot from the outside going too much so far in this game, but again, when they've been able to get it to the inside, especially Cam Melvin, he's knocked on a couple mid-range jump shots. He's going to put up another one right there, but the Cyclones have done a much better job on the inside, and as you mentioned, that's probably where they've been best in this contest.
Ruger Olsen intercepts the pass there. Was looking down low. It was a great look, but Olsen comes flying in to knock the pass away, and Cam Melvin the other way with West Prairie. Dishes it out. Now to Olsen, 3 ball, no good. Cam Melvin got a hand on it, and it'll be, North Fulton basketball.
Prairie has also done a much better job in this quarter of crashing the offensive glass. You can see Melvin getting hands on an offensive rebound there, not able to reel it in, but him and Flora-Durham as well as French have done a pretty good job on the offensive glass here in the second quarter.
Absolutely is. The North Fulton Wildcats with it on the outside. Drake Hansen, they're just playing it around the outside. They want the open shot, and we'll see if they get it. Ford now to down low. Jumper is good there for Johnny Wittenberg, who knocks home 2. 23-9, Wildcats lead this one. Ball kicked around. Ruger Olsen picks it up, and there's going to be a foul charge to North Fulton. I think this is going to fall on Drake Hansen, the sophomore. Ooh, no, this is going to fall on Hank Ford. Jair Flora-Durham is checked back into the basketball game for West Prairie as McCartney will head to the bench. Jair pass is intercepted, but Ruger Olsen comes away with the basketball and can ultimately not bring it back in. So just kind of almost a puzzling inbound there, but just did not get enough on it to get the inbound there from Jair.
Yeah, he had the man open deep on this right wing, but as you mentioned, it just wasn't quite high enough, not quite enough on it. The man in that middle of that zone came right in and took that one away.
Unfortunately, if you're West Prairie, they walk away with no points there initially, but now we'll have maintained possession of the basketball. It's Ryan Quick with the ball as he works it around to the recently checked in Dalen Bradford. Now to Oscar McLaren, the freshman, down low to Wittenberg, who knocks it home. Johnny Wittenberg has 6 points tonight. Kicks and bowls not on the floor for North Fulton. Their lead scorer was 16. So it's giving him probably a little bit of a breather, and that pass is intercepted there by Drake Hansen, who goes the other way for North Fulton. Lay it up, lay it in. Drake Hansen makes it 25-9 Wildcats. 3:45 left here first half. Faust dishes it to Melvin. Now down low on the block to Jair. Cyclones moving around the outside. Faust, deep 3 is good. Jason Faust knocks home a deep 3.
There you go, and with 3 minutes and 20 seconds, that might just be what the Cyclones needed to get things started up here. A deep 3, their first connection from deep this game, courtesy of Jason Faust, and we'll see if the Cyclones can maybe build a little run off that.
Wittenberg with a basketball down in the paint, looking for the shot, can't get it to fall. McCartney comes away with a rebound there, and the Cyclones come the other way. 3:04 left. First half, 27-12 is your score. Melvin to Faust, let it fly again from deep. He can't get it to fall though, but a rebound to the Cyclones. Cam Melvin out to Faust, bounce pass to Olsen, now to Melvin, who wants 3, lets it fly, can't get it to fall, and a rebound to the North Fulton Wildcats. Hansen to Quick, and back out to Hansen. Now Quick wants 3. He's taking a couple shots from over there. Hasn't made, I don't think he's made one from over there, but still getting the open shot. McLaren crashing the boards with the offensive rebound. 3 ball up, no good. McLaren again. a traveling violation there on McLaren as he just kind of slipped with that 1 foot. Slipped a little too much as Max French will check in for West Prairie. (27-12), 2:12 left here in this first half between the Cyclones and Wildcats. Foul charge to Drake Hansen. Yep, there it is. Ruger Olson had the basketball there on the right wing, just drawing the foul. He's had 3 fouls in the first quarter, but has not had any more since then. So good by him to stay clean and then not pick up any fouls.
Actually, no fouls by West Prairie here in this quarter. That's definitely changed from what we saw in that first quarter of action.
And there we go, Ruger Olson. We talked about that layup attempt that he had earlier in the game on the fast break. He was able to sneak away, just couldn't get it to fall, and there we see him away with that one. And a steal here from West Prairie and a foul charge to North Fulton. And 34, that is Tripp McClure, the junior, picks that foul up.
So now West Prairie will be 1 foul away from being into the bonus. Next foul will send them to the line to shoot free throws. And not a whole lot of time remaining here in the first half, but that could be important as we move down the stretch.
Faust dishes it out. Olson wants 3. It's up no good. Rebound to Hansen for North Fulton the other way. Hansen, nice pass down low to Wittenberg, who gets it to fall. Faust working with Bowles, who has recently checked in. We talked about him earlier. He's got 16 points. Jair to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Was maybe looking for a foul there, and he's up limping now. So he drew some contact. Not a very deep bench for the JV Cyclones, so a significant injury or something along those lines can definitely hinder your team. Pass intercepted there by Olson, who comes away with the basketball and lays it up, lays it in.
Nice job there by Olson. Was able to get into the passing lanes and then go coast to coast and is able to score the layup. Again, this West Prairie team playing with a little bit more life here.
McLaren's shot is up, no good. And on that 3 attempt, he was the one that came crashing for that rebound. So good hustle there from McLaren. Faust going to the basket, lays it up, can't get it to fall, and a ball out of bounds, and it'll be West Prairie basketball.
You mentioned a short bench for West Prairie, just working with 1 player down there, 6 players in total, but Coach Sam DeCounter is really cycling them in and out here. It seems like every dead ball, we got a Cyclone coming into the game and somebody checking back out.
Yeah, and it's great coaching there to be able to get and McLaren just tripped there as he slipped. He had the inbound pass there stolen, but just beyond the reach of him as he hit the deck. And it'll be Cyclone basketball with 14 seconds left on the clock. Durham with the inbound pass, gets it to Ruger Olson, who brings things up. 10 seconds left. Now to Faust. Faust needs help, gets it down to Melvin. He's made a few of those. Shot is up and good.
Well, Mel's able to get the ball in that spot. He has been effective here tonight for the Cyclones and gets a late bucket there. We got an 11-point game headed into halftime.
Absolutely. I think if you're Coach DeCounter, you're very happy, down big early and then able to come away and really bring this basketball game back into check. 29-18, the Wildcats lead this one at the half. We'll step away for a quick break and be back for the third quarter between the Wildcats and North Fulton and the Cyclones of West Prairie. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local country financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
All right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch, and this is the second year in a row, Bill, that I've talked to you.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably unfortunately for you. I think you might have been the most talked about interview of all of our MDH interviews last year, though.
I don't know whether I need to be proud of that or ashamed of that. I don't know which one to go with.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Probably.
The thing that I find comical is I gave you a hard time last year. As I said, because man, you're way up the ladder. You know, you're a high-end employee for me to be talking to, and you're even higher up the road now than you were last year.
Yeah. Yes. Last year when we spoke, I was the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and since then I've been in the CEO role, Chief Executive Officer here at the hospital for about 8 months now.
Well, not to toot your horn, but everything I hear is good coming out of MDH since you've taken over. So, what was your mindset when you stepped into that role, and what do you see MDH doing here?
Well, I've never had aspirations to be a CEO of a hospital, but we have a great team here, and I just felt it was that time in my career to step in and take over and see how it goes. We have a great team here at MDH, very proud of everybody. They're very passionate and have a lot of pride in the organization. So it just made that job so much easier for me to step into my new role.
Yeah, it's easy to work with people who want to do a good job, isn't it? And it seems like everybody I talk to here is that kind of person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's engaged, and they want to do well, and they want to succeed. And we want them to succeed here at the organization.
I think MDH has always had a pretty good name in the area. What are you trying to do for MDH to even step that up a little bit more?
Right. So Pat Osterman and myself, we've done a lot of community relationship building, reaching out to the community leaders, reaching out to our competitors to see how we can work together better, be a stronger organization overall.
Yeah, strong organization, and you guys continue to add pieces and parts. You've expanded to Monmouth. We talked a little bit about that with your urgent care and physical therapy. The pharmacy is looking really nice right now.
Right, and it's ready to come online. The construction's finishing up this week, and then next step is to get the certifications, inspections going. So we should be open for business later at the end of this year or first part of January.
So we mentioned last year you're relatively local to the McDonough County area. So you're one of the first CEOs that I remember that's local to McDonough. You have like a foothold in the area. Does that make this job, not that being CEO of any company doesn't have meaning, but does it mean a little more for you because you are from here?
It does, and it helps. I think it builds trust because they know I'm local. I'll have that connection with the community. Yes, my mother owns farmland south of town. My father-in-law owns farmland here. My wife's a bomber. She's a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck. We got kids that are leathernecks too. So I feel like we have a lot of fabric in the community to take this organization to the next level.
Well, we're going to keep the interview shorter, but I cannot get done with this interview without asking if you got any deer last year.
I did. Actually, yes, I did. And as we talked last year, too, I participate Hunters for the Hungry, where we donate our harvest, and I did that last year. So, yes, I was successful.
So you spend a lot of time at MDH and helping people, and then you're helping people when you're at home, too.
Try to. That's a little different. You know, you're by yourself, and sometimes that's good to decompress and do all that. But, yeah, no, it works out well.
So what's been the biggest surprise? You never had any ideas of wanting to be CEO. What's been the biggest surprise so far since you've taken a job?
Oh, I think just the loyalty our staff has for the organization. They want it to do well. And I think with that support has made this job so much better for me.
Well, Bill, I appreciate you talking to me. It's always fun getting to talk to you, so hopefully we'll do it again next year, and we'll have new big things to talk about from MDH.
Let's plan on it. And thank you for your time, and having me on again this year after last year.
Hey, not a problem. Like I said, you were the biggest fan, I think, supported video of all of them. So we'll see if you can continue that. Maybe I should give an award.
You think?
I think we should come up with an award.
Okay, you work on that.
Okay,
then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to West Prairie Junior Senior High School. Third quarter is ready to go. Cyclones and Wildcats to score 29-18 in favor of North Fulton, and they will have the basketball to start things off here for quarter number 3. Ford kicks it out. Hansen, 3-ball in and out, and Olson away with the rebound for West Prairie. We saw West Prairie really kind of get their groove in that second quarter. They were able to find their shots and really inch this game back together. So we'll see how they do here in the second half.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach DeCounter has a game plan there coming out of the halftime break. We'll, as you mentioned, see if the Cyclones can capitalize on that. That's a nice looking shot there in the middle for the Wildcats.
Couldn't get it to fall. It's Ford now with it. Gets it down low to Wittenberg. Kick it out to Quick. 3-ball up, no good, and he just tripped. I don't know who exactly he tripped over, and he is still down, but now back up and moving.
Coach DeCounter will take a timeout here.
Yep, a 30-second timeout taken by DeCounter. We'll keep it right here, though. Watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As you look at the Cyclone bench there, and the Cyclone huddle as well. Gym's getting loud. We'll have the varsity game right after this on TSSR Game Time Live.
There's quite a few people that are starting to pack in here at the West Prairie Junior Senior High School in Colchester.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see coming out to support the boys here.
It's a very nice school, just freshly renovated and brand new and getting good use out of it. So
they were talking before the game. They got a nice little setup here for us. We're up away from the people, up in our own little like press box almost.
Yeah, got a little press box here with a nice West Prairie logo. And John and I both graduates of West Prairie, except we graduated, from the high school up in Scioto.
Yes, we did.
Back in the days of that school. So.
We don't get the pleasures that these kids enjoy now at this school.
Of course. Cam Melvin with the basketball for West Prairie. Now to Ruger Olson, swinging across to Jason Faust. Down low, that was a nice look there, though, for McCartney. Just could not corral the pass from Melvin.
I like that here out of the Cyclones. The positions that they've had here coming in the second half, they've worked the ball right into that free throw line area. And again, that's right where you want to go. As you see the Wildcats go there just every possession. Melvin just wasn't able to connect on that pass on that last attempt, but Cyclones will hopefully keep doing more of the same and be able to make good on that.
Wittenberg tried to get the rebound, but could not come away with it. And yeah, North Fulton there with a couple of good shots. And I think, a point of emphasis that you want to bring up if you're West Prairie is crashing the offensive boards. The North Fulton Wildcats have had multiple opportunities, and Hansen out of bounds there on the steal. Good eyes from Drake Hansen trying to corral that basketball, but just had the white line right there with him as well. And it'll be Cyclone basketball with 6:09 left in the third quarter. Melvin working on the right wing now to Faust. Deep three is up, no good. Rebound to Drake Hansen for North Fulton.
Nice pass ahead there, but they're going to call a travel on Bowles. Hansen did a nice job threading the needle. Bowles just got the feet moving.
Jair Flora-Durham will check into the basketball game for Max French, and we talked about that. Coach DeCounter giving his guys, a minute or two to just rest with that short bench, getting everybody some playing time as well, all contributing here for West Prairie. Faust kicks it, intercepted there by Quick. He's got to be quick there to get down the court with Ruger Olson, who corralled the pass, and it's back to North Fulton. I keep saying Northwestern. I don't know.
Got the Big Ten on our minds.
I know. I'm just
here.
thinking of the Big Ten. Some college basketball. The North Fulton Wildcats, and that pass is intercepted. How about Ryan Quick again? Cannot finish with that one, and Bowles as well cannot finish there. So a couple of free throws will be coming up for Caden Bowles Kickson Bowles.
And turnovers really starting to mount here in the third quarter for the Cyclones. We've seen two back-to-back. Quick almost had another one earlier on as he was kind of toting the out-of-bounds line. But West Prairie got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball here in the third quarter.
Absolutely. It is the first foul of the third quarter coming here at 5:18. The foul is on the Cyclones. (32-18). It is a 14-point lead. Make it 15 for Kickson Bowles, who's got 18 points tonight for North Fulton. 33-18 on top of the West Prairie Cyclones. Faust dishes it to McCartney, who loses his dribble and will go towards the basket. And a nice shot there, as he had a couple of defenders right around him. Not a real open shot, but made the most of it. Quick three ball up, no good, and Ford away with a rebound. Bowles floater up, and it's no good. Fought for on the floor. Ford with it there, and now Wittenberg just kind of slipped there as Olson helps him up there, and eventually a travel is called, and it'll be Cyclone basketball. Faust will dish it to Olson.
A traveling call, it looks like, there on Olson.
Yep, so picked up his pivot foot. We've seen the energy's kind of died down here. The Cyclones had a real strong second quarter, able to kind of bring things back in, but it's been all North Fulton here. And adding on to that is Kixon Bowles, who's got 21 tonight.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help. Bowles knocks down another 3-ball. That one from about three or four steps behind the line. Still able to drill it.
Ryan Quick away with the basketball on the steal, and it'll be kicked out. Bowles wants another 3, and that one just a little too short. Ford saves it, though, to Hanson. Bowles, touch pass to Quick. Shot up, it's good.
Quick finally able to make good on that corner 3. We've seen him miss a couple in this contest, but Bowles is able to throw him a nice pass, caught it right in the pocket, is able to find Nylon there in the corner.
Faust, deep 3, it's up no good. Olson tips it out, and the Cyclones will reset things with Max French. Now to Jair Flora Durham. And now to Olson at the top of the key. Olson, jumper up, no good. He is fouled, though, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul will fall on number 23, Johnny Wittenberg, the sophomore from North Fulton. Cam Melvin and Dalen Bradford will be checking in for their respective squads. The next break, which will be right now, as well as Trip McClure, the junior. McCartney to the bench for West Prairie. Quick and Wittenberg to the bench for North Fulton. Shot is good there for Olson. 39-19. It is a 20-point game. 3:22 left. Hanson, 3-ball in and out, no good. Rebound to Ford. And the Wildcats with it again. McClure, shot up, no good, and Melvin away with a rebound. Faust with it on the right wing. He's working there with Bowles, who's had one heck of a game, 21 points. French jumper is good.
Nice dish off there from Jair Flora Durham. Just kind of threw the wraparound. French is able to get the kind of the short corner shot to go there, and West Prairie now starting to put some points on the board here in the third.
Bowles' uncontested 3-ball is up no good, and I don't think that's the guy you want to leave uncontested on a 3-ball attempt. But he misses that one, fortunately, for West Prairie. It's Jason Faust with it, who dishes it now to Melvin. Back to Faust on the right wing. He's working with Bowles. Kicks it there to Melvin. Now to Olson. Going to the basket, and a foul is charged. This will be on North Fulton, and Olson will head to the free throw line.
Olson starting to play a little more aggressive here in the third quarter. This is his second trip to the line, and really basically about the last 2 minutes.
He went 1 and 1 on the last 2 free throws. We'll see how he does here. He makes the first. McCartney will check in. Trip McClure is headed to the bench. Jair Flora Durham is also to the bench for West Prairie, and Braden Branning is checked in for North Fulton. The freshman. Second shot good, 39-23. Bradford to Branning, or excuse me, that's Banning there. And that one is just beyond the reach of Kixon Bowles. Banning tried to inbound that, well not inbound, just swing it across and beyond the reach of Kixon Bowles. .204 left here in this third quarter between the Cyclones and Wildcats. French kick it out to Olson. Swing it across to Melvin. It's a long 2, and it's up no good. And Banning away with the rebound. Goes down to Ford there. Swing it down to Bradford. Ball tipped around, and Olson comes away with it. Cyclones the other way. Olson going to the basket and is fouled again. Ruger Olson making something happen at the basket.
Yeah, there we go. Once again, Olsen able to get it on the other end of the court, goes coast to coast, and is able to draw another foul. Olsen doing everything he can to keep the Cyclones in this basketball game.
This is the third foul on number 20, Drake Hansen, the sophomore. First shot is no good for Ruger Olsen. Jair Flora-Durham back into the basketball game for West Prairie. Max French will head to the bench. Second shot is good from Ruger Olsen. It's 39-24. Cyclones within 15. Bowles now out there to Ford. Bowles off the elbow. It's good. Pixon Bowles has 23 points. Leads the way for the North Fulton Wildcats. Faust out to Ruger Olsen. He's going back to the basket. Why not? Every time he's driven up there, he's been able to pick up a foul. So say keep on keeping on if you're Ruger Olsen. He'll shoot his 7th and 8th free throw in the last, what do you say, 3 minutes, 2 minutes?
Something like that, yeah. Olsen really trying to turn this game around. And as you mentioned, might as well just keep going back to the basket. He's getting a call every time he goes there. So.
Yep, I would say so. And Olsen's second shot is going to fall. For a second there, it looked like it might have hit off the back iron and not rattled home, but it does. It takes a Cyclone bounce, and 52 seconds left here in this third quarter. Bradford pass to Banning. Shot is up, no good. Rebound of the Cyclones. McCartney comes away with the ball on the glass. Faust, he's going to go up to the basket. And it was tipped, and it's going to be an offensive or defensive rebound there to Dalen Bradford, the sophomore. Ford kicks it out now to Bradford. Down low to Banning. Swing it out to no one there as Ford. One heck of a play. How about Hank Ford? And that one just goes out of the hands of Banning. And what an effort there by Ford, who's just tried to be able to corral that pass there at the timeline.
Yeah, everyone kind of gave up on that play. Ford almost had himself a heck of a highlight there, but not able to get the extra pass to go.
Don't look now. Here come the Cyclones down by 13, and that one is up. No good. It was a great Hail Mary, though, if you were looking for Olsen in the end zone, but indeed, we're playing basketball, not football. 41-28, the North Fulton Wildcats lead the Cyclones. We'll head to the final 8 minutes right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back to West Prairie Junior Senior High. The final 8 minutes of this one. As a quick turnover from West Prairie, Bowles down court to Ford, has it tipped around there. Banning is working with French. Now to Ford, now to Bowles. Kicks it out to Hansen across court, looking for Ford, who just kind of tipped it around and was able to get it around. Banning down low, swing it out to Hansen. 3 ball up, no good. Banford away with a rebound, and Bowles wants 3, and he catches. And that's just, getting the shot that they wanted there, and it was Bowles who came away with the 3. He's got 26 of the 44 tonight.
Yeah, North Fulton's ball movement has really been impressive all night. I mean, every Wildcat touched the ball in that possession. They missed the initial 3, able to crash the glass, and then Bowles is able to knock down the 3 on the second chance.
Cam Melvin into the basketball game, as well as a new substitution, Ethan Lucas, the freshman for North Fulton. Hicks and Bowles will head to the bench and get a big round of applause from the North Fulton faithful here, making the drive from Cuba and various other locations over there in Fulton County. Banning down low, working with French, almost has it stripped away, but Ford with the 3, it's good.
Ford will get in on the 3-point action. Again, we talked in that first quarter, West Prairie just didn't do a great job on closing out on 3 balls. The Wildcats missed a couple there, but they're starting to make West Prairie pay now here in the 4th, and that's really the reason that they've been able to blow the lead up to what it is right now.
47-28, Wildcats lead this one. Lucas puts up the shot. He can't get it to fall. Had to kind of come at the angle there of the backboard. Did not really. Melvin just brought that one up a little too high there. It's a turnover, and it'll be North Fulton basketball. Drake Hansen will head to the bench. Oscar McLaren will check back in. Looks like Ruger Olson is headed to the locker room, so not quite sure what's going on there. McCartney's shot up, no good, and Banning away with a rebound for North Fulton. Swing it across. It's a 3-ball short. Rebound to Ford, who kicks it out to Banford. Now to Ford. Just hit a 3 a moment ago. Can't hit that one, though. But how about McLaren? This guy on the boards has been really sharp for North Fulton.
Yeah, crushes the boards again there. Just hustle plays here down the stretch, you know. He got a 19-point lead, but not giving up yet. So great job there getting the offensive rebound. Just lost it out of bounds.
47-28, the North Fulton Wildcats on top here late in the 4th. Down low to McCartney, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall, but Jason Faust comes away with the rebound. Faust with it again, now down low and stolen away there by Ethan Lucas. A great play from the freshman, able to knock it free. And it'll be North Fulton basketball. Substitution here. It's number 13, Seth McClure, the freshman, will check in for Hank Ford. So Hank Ford to the bench. We'll see some more players get some minutes here towards the final 5 between the Cyclones and the Wildcats. Ball tipped around. Lucas with it to Banning. Shot is up. It's good. Banning's first 2 of the night. Extend the lead to 21 over West Prairie. French to Durham. Swing it back up top to Melvin. 3-ball is up. It's no good. But Jason Faust away with another rebound. He wants 3, and it's too long. Durham with the rebound offensively, and now the Cyclones with a couple of extra chances. Melvin dishes it to McCartney, who is able to finish at the rim. 49-30. Lucas down low to Banford, now outside. That is McClure with it to McLaren. Shot is up, no good, and a foul charged against Banning. So Banning will pick that foul up. It is the first foul of the 4th quarter. Before I describe. Couple of new substitutions. Going to assume that is number 50, Chase White. Actually, that could be, I'm going to assume that's written as number 10 at the very bottom there. I'm going to assume that's Chase White for North Fulton. I think you could probably back me up there, John. I'm thinking that's who.
That would be my assumption.
I got the athletic director sitting right here. I could ask him and see if he knows who it is. But
I don't know. I don't think he's paying too much attention
Paying
right
too much
now.
attention. He's monkeying around with some cords out here. Lucas with the basketball for North Fulton. 3:35 left in this one. Cam Melvin away with a steal. Cyclones the other way. 3 ball for Faust is up, no good, and it's off of Jair Flora-Durham, and it'll be North Fulton basketball. Also adds the substitution number 14, Rocky Meyer. The sophomore will check in. He checked in with Chase White as well. Making sure the basketball is all good there, I'm assuming. I'm not quite sure. With 3:18 left, I'd say you play it out. But nonetheless, here we go. Final 3 minutes left. Cyclones and Wildcats of the JV edition, that is. Faust, deep 3 is too strong. Jair Flora-Durham puts up the shot. 2 shots are coming for Jair Flora-Durham.
And West Prairie still playing hard here down the stretch. And a nice job there on the offensive glass at Flora-Durham.
That's what you want to see, if you're coach to counter. See your guys fighting, playing hard here, getting those minutes in against, a tough squad here in North Fulton. Play some good basketball and see those promising things as they go on to play the rest in their high school careers. Durham's first shot is up, no good. Hank Ford will check back in. Rocky Meyer will head to the bench. Second shot is a little short, and that is Chase White away with a rebound for North Fulton as they close in. The final 2:55 left of this one. Ford to Lucas, down to White, now to Lucas. Bounce pass to Ford, who we just saw check in recently. Ford probably thought about the 3. Now to McLaren, 3-second violation, and it'll be a turnover, and it'll be West Prairie basketball.
Yeah, there's a couple Wildcats in the paint there that could have got charged for that 3-point violation, I think, or that 5-second violation, I should say.
Yeah, yep. Looks like they were the coach and official having a little bit of a discussion there, but a few guys down low just for a little too long. Melvin. Sam, no 30-second timeouts left, but he'll take a full, and it'll save the possession for West Prairie, so a good timeout taken by the counter. He'll give his guys a break. We'll keep it right here, though. John, what have you seen in this game? Some momentum going forward for West Prairie.
Yeah, I mean, West Prairie has really played hard down the stretch. As you mentioned, Olsen went back to the locker room a couple minutes ago. I'd assume that would be getting ready to dress for the varsity contest. So rocking with the 5 guys that they got on the bench. And, that's something that I think really had an impact on this game. I mean, North Fulton has an extremely deep bench. I'll pan the camera over there just for the moment so you can see the comparison on the 2 sides there in terms of the number of players. But as you mentioned, West Prairie just didn't really give up. They came out in that second half, especially Olsen. Came out really strong and aggressive and was really trying to call the Cyclones back into this thing. Just couldn't quite overcome that deficit. But I think really the biggest defense is, or the biggest difference between these 2 teams throughout the game is just the effectiveness of the 2-3 zone that they put on, especially early on in the game. When you look at North Fulton, they're really extending that pressure out close to the volleyball spike line, whereas West Prairie was playing closer to the free throw line instead, and that really opened up the Wildcats' offense. They were able to work the ball around really efficiently, get the ball to where they needed to go, and really the passing has been excellent here tonight for North Fulton. There's been a couple possessions where the only dribbles they have taken have been to get it across half court, and then after that it's been all passing from there, and they've been able to make good on that.
Absolutely, and like we talked about, the depth of the bench is definitely playing a big role here in this one. As Coach Ian Mayo has a lot of players on his bench for North Fulton, so able to get a lot of substitutions, get those guys some breaths as well, in late stretches in the game. And for the Cyclones, just not really able to do that, rocking with the 5 here for the last 5 minutes. Jair Flora-Durham away with a rebound, finds an open man in Cam Melvin, who might have got away with another one there. Faust for three and cashes. Jason Faust adds three more. It's 49-34. Cyclones are down by 15. Ford pass to McLaren, now outside around. Ford, minute 35 left. White looking for Lucas, and it's stripped around and stolen away there by McCartney, and the Cyclones the other way, 90 seconds left. Shot up, no good, and Ethan Lucas, the freshman, away with the rebound for North Fulton. Timeout for subs. Always a nice move to see that. Looks like checking in is Rocky Meyer. And that one stolen away on the inbound, and West Prairie comes away with it. Jair on the three-point line will dish it back out to Faust. 60 seconds left. Cyclones and Wildcats. Faust to French. French working with Lucas. And now back out to Melvin. Number 14 of the Cyclones, Melvin, puts it up, no good. And White away with the rebound for North Fulton. McLaren to the basket, count it. McLaren, a nice shot. 51-34, Wildcats by 17. 30 seconds left. Melvin looking there for Durham, working with White, has it stripped around, stolen away. But McCartney, second chance point, can't get it to fall. And White comes away with it. 13 seconds left, and likely just going to dribble this one out. We'll see. 9 seconds. Oh, McLaren wanted the shot there, and Cam Melvin away with the rebound with 1 second. Half quarter is up, no good. And at the end of this one, the North Fulton Wildcats defeat the West Prairie Cyclones 51-34. We will be back for some post-game analysis and the varsity game right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Let's go. We got a lot of acres to take 4 tires, tight. 4 tires of fuel, 4 tires of fuel. Come on, we gotta get him back out there. He's a busy man.
I'm just here for seed.
It's all part of it. Suit up.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has everything you need to win the season and go full speed ahead.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School. The final 51-34, the North Fulton Wildcats able to take care of business and defeat the West Prairie Cyclones. Kixon Bowles was the lead scorer this one. He had 26 points unofficially, of course, and led the way really in just kind of the pace and for everything for the North Fulton Wildcats. John, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, as you mentioned, Bowles had a real heck of a game, and he came out in that first quarter firing, was able to knock down a three, got a floater to go, and just really never looked back after that. And as we kind of mentioned throughout the game, not only did Bowles lead the way in the scoring department, but he really did a nice job initiating the offense all night for the Wildcats, was a really strong ball handler, handled the pressure very well, and was a big reason that the Wildcats were able to build up their big lead, of course, with those 26 points as well. For West Prairie, I mean, they fought all the way through it. There felt like a couple of times where West Prairie almost got the momentum, swung back their way, but whether it was a three or whatever on the other end for the Wildcats just slowed them back down. But as you mentioned, West Prairie did a good job fighting in this contest, but just not enough to keep up with these Wildcats.
Absolutely. 51-34, your final. We're going to step away and close out this stream. The final, the North Fulton Wildcats defeat the West Prairie Cyclones 51-34. This has been a contest of the IHSA men's basketball. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.